In this week's video, we're going to be taking a look at a pretty awesome airbrush tool that I've wanted for a long time and recently purchased. And so this tool is called the SharpenAir, and the purpose of it is to repair damaged or bent airbrush needles. It comes nicely packaged in a cardboard box, and the tool itself has some nice weight to it. It doesn't feel cheap at all. You can see with this sticker on it that it says the instructions are on their website. This video is not going to be a tutorial, just a review of how it works. And also within this box, you get a small polishing pad. Before we go any further, it's very important to know that this is an entirely independent review. This was not sent out to me for free. It's not a promotion or an advertisement for this product. I don't do that on this channel. Like always, and like every product that I review on this channel, I purchased this one with my own money. I paid $50 US for it. For this test, I'm using a needle from my Krios PS771. This is a 0.18 millimeter needle. I intentionally bent the tip on this needle to see how well the SharpenAir performs. And you can see here what it looks like under a microscope. This is in pretty bad shape. Over the years, I've had some decent results repairing needles myself, but generally when a needle's bent like this, I'm just going to replace it with a brand new one. So instead, let's see how well the SharpenAir works. Again, the instructions are on their website that you can see on the sticker right here, and I'm following exactly what the instructions are telling me to do, starting on this first hole, rotating clockwise about 15 rotations. After that, I removed it, placed it right back under the microscope just to see if there's any improvements, and it seemed to straighten out a little bit, not much. The instructions say you may need to do this first step a few times, so that's what I did. I just went back to it again. And then underneath the microscope, there was an improvement. It's getting much straighter than it was before, but it still has a slight bend to it. So I continued along with the instructions, moving along to the second hole, following exactly what it told me to do. And so after I finished this second step, it looked really good to the naked eye. It looked perfectly straight, but underneath the microscope, this needle was not perfect at all. You could see the taper at the end is kind of uneven. So I decided to use steps 3 and step 4 from the instructions to refinish the entire cone. I started with step 3 and you could definitely feel it grinding away some of that metal. And once that was done, I moved on to step 4, which is a higher grit stone. I think this one is 1200 compared to 600. And then finally, I moved along to that polishing pad and followed the instructions. I just bent it over, added a little bit of water into it, and rotated it. And then so after all of these steps, I checked it out again underneath the microscope, and you could see how much better it is. It's pretty much perfectly straight at this point. There's definitely some abrasions and some scratch marks from those stones, but it's a sharp needle, and it looks to me like it tapers very evenly to the point. Now this kit also comes with polishing compound, but instead of that, what I decided to use was just a leather strop. Many years ago, I learned how to sharpen my knives because they're pretty important for drawing, for sharpening pencils, and the last step of sharpening a knife is using a leather strop. And it's a very easy way at the end of a sharpening session to put a mirror polish on the edge of the blade. I'm sure the compound that's included works great, but a strop is just so easy for me, so that's what I decided to use. And so I used both sides of that strop with a little bit of compound on them. It took about 20 seconds to polish it, and now take a look at this underneath the microscope. And that is a perfect airbrush needle. It comes to a very sharp taper, it's even, and it's highly polished. And so the SharpenAir did exactly what it claimed to. It took a bent needle, one that I probably just would have thrown out, and repaired it to pretty much like new condition. And right here is a side-by-side before and after using the SharpenAir. Not only did it straighten out the needle, but it also put a nice new sharp tip at the end of it. And so I was very impressed with this little tool. Hopefully it's not something that I'm going to need to use that often, but I do know that when I eventually damage a needle, which unfortunately happens occasionally, I'll be able to use this tool to repair it, keep on painting. And of course, I tested out this needle on the early stages of this portrait. It worked great. It worked just like a new one. And so that's it for this very quick review. It's a cool product, and I'm happy that I finally bought one. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you back here next Friday.